This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Right, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. On first down, it's play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on second and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25, the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Play action here on first down. Breaks into the clear. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode. They keep him off balance with a run. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Watson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Savage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. He took a... as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's running out of time here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. The back's got it.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Makes the grab on the move. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Now, this offense seems determined to run this football in. After back-to-back running plays and goal-to-go situations, maybe it's time to mix it up here on third down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Wormley. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that swing pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it, and they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's Watson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, USC. That's how you finish a play. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? A play action looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Van Buren. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the second down play. Big throw caught on the left side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And to throw for it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Buckeyes will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Makes a quick grab. And he cannot get in. The defense rises up, makes a stand. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a draw to the back. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And begin with a quick throw to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the defense wasn't able to keep these guys out of the end zone for that touchdown, but a good job of bouncing back with a short memory and making that stop and keeping that 2-point conversion out.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Takes the handoff. It's Savage. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Quick cigarette break, Daddy-O.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Onside kick. On the hands seam all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a one-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The ball near midfield, no punting team. The offense is going for it. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. Quick pass, the catch is made. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Behind the line, it's Roberts. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. To throw, it's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. It's a fumble behind the line. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The tight end has got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st down, it's play action. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Ball handed off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Slides the quick throw. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The shotgun running play call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Watson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Buckeyes lining up here on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. What a one-handed grab by the sophomore. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Second and goal for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. To throw, it's Van Buren. Looking right, this one caught. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play, and now in the 4th quarter, still a 1-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Watson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. Caught on the outside. It's Wormley. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a one-point game here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Van Buren. He makes the grab, fighting him off. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A conference conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. And this is caught. Smart call there to go for two and make it a 3-point game in the late stages. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pass caught on a comeback route. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Trojans. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.